You gonna play at Dallas?
I can if you want me to play
Who do I play as?
I usually do 3 randoms.
Oh, let's do that.
Let's do it.
So what me and my friends do,
yes,
we do 3 randoms.
Yep.
And if you don't like, if you don't like any of them, the 4th random you have to stick with that team.
Yes. So what I do a similar thing. We do 3 randoms.
Yeah.
And then we get to both choose one team that we can't use.
So
like, say for example, you get the Warriors, the Hornets, and the Spurs. I'll say you can't use the Warriors.
All right, let's run it. Let's play by your rules. This is your world. I'm just living in.
And then you can say like, okay, if you don't like those 2 teams you have, you can play the same thing, suicide, and take the last one.
All right. So you do your 3 randoms first.
All right.
So you're gonna get.
I'm gonna get. Let's see.
Let's have a look.
I get.
I didn't even do the intro. You know the vibes. You know who I'm with.
You know what
That's it. I don't even need to talk too much right now because we're in serious business.
I got
Utah Jazz.
Oh yeah. Hopefully that's not the team I get.
Okay.
OKC.
Okay,
Shea Gilgeous might be able to play with him.
Okay, they got Chet as well.
That's 2. Oh, and Memphis.
Grizz.
Oh yeah, you get to choose one team I can't use.
All right, listen. Marcus Smart is my favorite player in the NBA.
Okay.
You can't play as the
you can't let me use my man? That's crazy.
No.
All right, I'll use, do I want to use Utah or OKC? Utah's good. They can shoot. They're big. They're probably just slow. OKC and Shea. I'll use OKC.
OKC's nice on him, man.
Yeah, you go ahead. You do
all right, let me see my 3 randoms, who I get. Let's see. I got Houston Rockets. New look Houston Rockets.
New look.
You got a bit of depth.
You know,
man, that's a great coach there.
That's my guy.
We got the Orlando Magic.
You got 2 of the worst teams in the league right now.
All right, don't worry.
No offense, guys.
Don't worry.
Just according to last year's record.
I got Utah as well.
Okay, you get 1 free one then. You get to go again.
All right, cool. It doesn't matter because if they're good, you're going to say I can't play as them.
Absolutely, you can't use the Heat.
Okay.
You can use your suicide though. Last one.
Last one. You have to stick with
the last one.
Done. I take my chances.
What if you get the Warriors here?
Play the odds.
Listen, best odds
respectfully.
I'll give you one more.
No. We'll play.
All right.
We'll play. I'm a man of my word, Grant. I'm a man of my word.
I appreciate that. I just know it's.
Let's get it running.
The highest overall is 83 overall in this. Oh, Chet's only a 77. Oh wow.
You got 93 Shea. Gallo.
Gallo's got to play.
Gallo's healthy. I got to put him up there.
Shout out to my guy Gallo. Mike Muscala's got to play.
Let's bump him up in the rotation a little bit.
Good.
All right, let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's play. All right, so I'm here with my favorite superhero, Batman. Tell them why you're known as the Batman.
Honestly, it happened my second year I played in the league. I played Jokic in a game. My dad made the joke because I guarded him very, very well. He said that if you keep guarding him like this, they're gonna call you Batman. The next year, I ended up playing, and I did the same thing. And I joke around with JB, and I say, okay, I'm gonna be, you gotta call me Batman from now on. He said, no one's ever gonna call you Batman. And I was like, all right, cool. Well, then he went to the media, and he's the one that said that I'm Batman, and I just stuck with it from then on.
I hear it. So you're talking about guarding Jokic, guarding him well. What's the secrets to guarding the Finals MVP himself?
There is no secrets. It's called just play hard because he gets back to his right hand a lot. He prefers going right. You have to, honestly, it's kind of similar to Giannis. You can't allow him to get his other players involved because if you do, that's how you can't beat them. With Denver Nuggets, when Michael Porter Jr., Jamal, and all those guys are really killing, there's nothing you can do. Versus Jokic gets 50, respectfully, he's going to be able to score 30 points a game at least. So it's a matter of can he do anything more. But I've done a decent enough job where I've held him to like 20. I think the most recent game I didn't do as well.
On to the next one.
On to the next one. We got to see him again this year.
You're tough with, you're tasked with a tough task, going up against oftentimes the best player on the opposing team. Because you have to deal with Giannis when you were on the Celtics in the playoffs. And you had that, of course, legendary Game 7 to win the series. What was your mindset going into that game? Because I don't think a lot of people expected that kind of performance from yourself, respectfully. But, you came out and absolutely
in all honesty,
shot the lights
when it happened, I subbed into the game. The first 3 I shot, I made it, and I was like, oh, I feel like this is going to be a great game. And then after that, I realized the Bucks weren't guarding me, and I shot the next 2. I think I missed both, and so I stopped shooting. And Ime and JT came to the bench, and I don't know if I'm allowed to curse in this, but they came to the bench and cursed me out, and they said, shoot the ball when you're open, and you better not turn another shot down.
Yeah.
So then from then on, I just said, okay, I'm shooting everything. Now I'm open.
Yeah.
And I shot 18 threes and felt good enough. I was actually mad at myself after the game because I felt like I should have made more.
Oh, I hear it, man. That was honestly one of my favorite games I've watched in recent years. I just realized I need to change the shot timing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you gotta change.
Every jumper I'm shooting, you know,
tough.
this new 2K allows you to change the shot timing for the release point. So
honestly, it's actually really cool because same way I'm changing. You change yours from push, I changed mine to set point.
Yeah, set point.
Best way to do it. Look at, see, I know you know how to play.
Yeah, man,
See,
this is how I know you're real in the game. Real in the game. What do you think your range? Do you remember what your rating is?
I think I'm like a 76 or something like that.
What do you think your rating should be?
In my honest opinion, I think I should be a 78, 79. I don't think I should be an 80 yet because I haven't proven myself enough. But I do think I've proven myself enough where I should be a higher than a 76. I think Nas Reed is a 78 too. So I think that's a perfect level where it's like, all right, you know, if they have a good year this year, we bump them to an 81, 82. Yeah. But if not, you keep them down. 76 is too low.
Yeah, definitely, I agree. You've got to be higher than a 76.
And my shooting badges are, I only get one shooting badge. I think I have like a
they must have not watched the game 7, huh?
They won't give me no credit. It's okay.
You have to do it again, bro.
I appreciate it, Ronnie. You'll show me love later on.
Hey, man. I'll let him know. So I want to go back to the Bucks Celtics, right? Because both of those teams have made huge moves this offseason. Obviously, Drew coming in to Boston and Dame coming into Milwaukee. Yep. Who you got coming out of the East right now?
Oh, right now, I got to go right with the home team because, you know, I think that the team itself has got better. I do think they're going to struggle a little bit with the Giannis matchup now just because it's not that Al's always done a good job of guarding them, but, you know, they have to have multiple guys to be able to do it because he doesn't get tired. So it'll be interesting. I do think they have enough guys to guard Dame, and we'll see if JB and JT take the challenge on Giannis to be able to do that. But I have them right now. We'll see how healthy the Bucks look. If Chris Middleton is back to the Chris Middleton of old and can really the knees not bothering them, I don't know, the Bucks are going to be a tough team to beat.
Man, for real.
I don't see Philly or any other team really competing this year.
Now, I know you're a confident guy. Everyone knows you'll make them both. But we're not going to talk about that.
Oh, we can.
We want to talk about that. All right. For you guys who don't know, do you want to explain to any of the fans who might have missed that game last season, the situation that unfolded?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So during that game, I think I was having one of my better games, actually.
You were having a good game.
I was having a good game against, we played Cleveland Cavaliers in Cleveland. All of our starters were out. I played well, had a good game most of the game. It came down to a last-minute play. And going to the free throw line, I think at the time I was shooting, close to 80 or 85, 90%. And I got fouled for the game, and the shot, no more time on the clock, had a chance to win the game just off a free throw. And they took probably 3 minutes to give me the ball. Yeah. I think it was crazy because they just kept walking through the free throw line and stuff like that. And then one of my good friends is Donovan Mitchell. And he comes up to me, he's talking trash, he's like, you're going to miss these. I said, no, I'm going to make them both. Because I had full confidence that I was going to make them.
And the mics picked up you saying that you're going to make them both. You know, because sometimes it's noisy in the arena.
Yeah, sometimes it's noisy. Sometimes you don't get that same late.
That's a different release, man.
Yeah, sometimes, they don't pick that up. But they picked it up. And when it happened, I looked at him and I was like, oh, I missed the first one. I was like, oh, that's a terrible miss. One of the worst misses I think I've seen in terms of shooting the first free throw. The second free throw rimmed in and out. And when I tell you that was one of the worst feelings after that, because you're so confident. I'm normally the year before I was a 90+% free throw shooter. Yep. Last year I think I dropped all the way down to 70 because after that game I think I missed 6 free throws in a row.
It affects your mentality then.
It did for sure. I honestly, if I wasn't if I was a liar, I'd say it didn't, but it definitely got me for 3 or 4 games where I couldn't knock them down. But then after that, I felt pretty good and got my confidence back.
I love that you just missed the free throw while we're talking about this whole topic. So maybe I did that question on purpose.
Maybe you set me up.
I can't lie. I've been getting cooked in the first half. I can't hit jump shots.
It's only 10-4, but
I can't hit jump shots.
Lou Dort, don't know why his jumper's like that in the game because it's not. I don't think it looks like that during the.
Oh man, don't worry. Pro play will fix that. Don't worry about it.
Pro play definitely will fix that. Honestly, 2K, I like this game more than any. This is my first 2K I've played in a while. I played 2K, I think last time I played was 2K20, I believe. And then 2K21, 22 I wasn't playing. But 2K24, I actually have my play. I have I have 3 or 4 builds.
I'm going to have to catch you in the park.
Hey, listen, we're going to
have to hit you in the park, for real.
Sure.
I got to play better in that second half because I scored 0 jump shots. I don't usually play with the shot meter. I'm going to turn off the shot meter.
Turn it off. That's what I did.
I was just trying to speed through, you know, for the interview because we got a lot of questions.
We have a lot more to talk about.
You know, so what I wanted to ask you when I was saying you're a confident guy, if I ask you who's going to win the West, I know you're going to say the Dallas Mavericks.
Of course.
But who's the biggest challenge that you see in the Western Conference?
Honestly, the West is very deep. I like when I played in the East, I always knew who the teams were that you have to fear and like deal with and towards the playoffs. But the West, like I feel like anybody can really beat you. You know, Lakers are looking good. Denver's gonna repeat, like they're repeating champions. They didn't really lose much talent. All the different offseason acquisitions. The younger teams are getting better as time goes on. OKC looks gonna have Chet back. We'll see how he looks. The Spurs aren't gonna be good this year, but they should be good in the future. Same with Houston. I think they'll have a couple more years for they're there. And the Warriors, you know, you have to worry about them. So I think if I was to look at it and say who's the top team, I would say Denver. Just because. And then who knows what Memphis looks like when Ja gets back. And it's interesting because, you know, certain things you won't be able to deal with until you see a full team. So we'll see how the season looks.
Man, I'm looking forward to seeing it get going. You're obviously playing with Luka and Kyrie now, and Luka's a player who's in a lot of the MVP conversations.
Yes.
Do you think he's going to go get it this year?
I do. Especially, it's all dependent on our winning potential. If we win, I think he deserves it because he's going to have the statistics to do it. He's always had them. He's honestly incredible when you look at the game that he plays. He's a magician with the basketball. But I do think that it's all going to be dependent on our record. If we end up winning 45-plus games, I think he gets it without a doubt.
All right, man. I hope so because I'm a big Luka fan. You know, he's part of the Jordan family that I represent.
Oh, you're in the Jordan too?
Come on, man.
Hey, listen, look, you know where I'm at. I'm Jordan too.
Hey, man, this is
we're all
the
Jordan,
family
we're
right
all
here.
Jordan
Come on.
families connected.
I'm trying to see how I keep 54 next year. You know, we had Luka out in Paris.
Ooh,
we had JT out in Paris.
I saw you.
He was telling me that you can't lift as much as him in the weight room, so there was that as well.
In all honesty, if only thing he's good at is deadlifting.
Deadlifting.
He has nothing else. I was actually proud of him. The first time I've seen him pick up 90s in a long time.
Okay.
When he was bench pressing 90, I was a dumbbell bench pressing 90. I was like, oh, I remember when I did that when I was 12 years old.
So when it comes to the Mavericks, then, when you guys are in the weight room, who's competing with you in terms of the heavy lifts?
Ooh, honestly, Dwight Powell.
Yep.
That man is a monster when it comes to lifting, especially. Him and Maxi Kleba are pretty strong. I don't know anybody else on the team that can get it, though. Derek Lively's way too skinny. He's like a toothpick.
He's still young.
Yeah, he's still young. But
He's
he's definitely a toothpick. And then everybody else, there's not. Most of our team are mostly athletes. Those are the two guys who are the brute strength guys.
You're still quite young into your NBA career, but are you at a point now where you're kind of taking a leadership role and mentoring any of the younger guys on the squad, or are you still learning as you go?
If you talk to those guys and ask them, I try my best to be in their ear because as young as I am, I'm 24 years old, but I've had 5 years in the league and played more playoffs probably than some guys who've been in their career for 7 or 8 years. So I try my best just to be in the ear and understand like tell them how valuable they are, tell them the opportunity that they have to take full advantage, but also understanding like the tools and the keys to success in this league.
What's the biggest lesson you've learned since being in the NBA?
The biggest lesson that I've learned is that you should be ready for your opportunity when it's called, because as much as you think you deserve opportunity or immediately and stuff like that, you have to be mindful that it's not going to be overnight. And there's so many games in this league that you can't let one determine your belief in yourself. Yeah. Because you're going to have games where you're going to play the worst game of your life, and then there's other games that you're going to be your best. But if you ride the waves, those are guys who fall out. Versus if you stay even keeled, you could have a 12-year career.
I hear you, man. I'm having one of the worst games of my life right now. I'm down by 8 points in the fourth quarter. We've got 2 minutes left in the game. So hopefully I can stay the course and follow that advice right there. But when it comes to 2K in the locker room, do you guys play a lot amongst the team? And if so, who's the best player on the Mavericks right now?
Honestly, we haven't fully played with one another, but I do know somebody who's really good at the game, and it's Jaden Hardy.
Yeah?
Yes, Jaden Hardy might be the best. I think I'm second best. The rest of the young guys, they say they play, but I played with them, and I beat them by 21. Green Bean.
I told you, man. Fourth quarter's my time.
I was saying they might call you the Dame of 2K.
I hope so. I ain't shooting it from the logo right now, though.
Oh, not till you get to take over.
You had a great jump in your three-point shooting throughout. Was it going from your first year to your second year, or second year to your third year?
First and the second.
And you worked with Lethal Shooter a lot.
Yes.
Also part of Jordan fam.
Also part of 2K.
Yeah, of course. What's the biggest kind of adjustment that you made to your shooting that increase the percentage of shots that went in?
In all honesty, he just really taught me about the mental approach to shooting. Because in terms of my actual form and release and everything like that, you didn't have to change much. But when it came to like the actual approach to shooting, the focus going into every shot, being aggressive and enough to step into every shot with confidence, like that's something I really say I didn't have. Ooh, sheesh.
Man.
But he got me really approached, like, and also my base of my feet. He knew that the shot itself was great form and great technique, but like how I approached to every shot, I was lazy. My old assistant coach at Boston, Vince Sullivan, used to always say, "You're a 6'6" guy with 7 foot tendencies." So when it comes to shooting,
that's what they say about me, and I'm 6'1".
Hey,
so
listen,
it ain't ideal.
We both have to work on it.
Man, we gotta get in the lab. But y'all pull this back. 35 seconds, 2-point game.
35 seconds left, 2-point game. I got to score here if I'm gonna have a chance.
Man, I gotta get stopped. I gotta get stopped. I gotta come up with some defense.
They say, isolation.
Oh, you got ISO. Okay. I see what you're trying to do.
I'm trying to get.
Oh no, 2 for 1. You're gonna play the chances here.
I'm trying to play the chances.
So if I get stopped, you're in trouble.
There's no trouble.
If I get stopped, you're in trouble.
Because there is no stop.
Oh. Had my defender frozen.
Frozen.
Had my defender
you didn't know when I was gonna go.
No. I was waiting for the stamina bar to run out. I can't lie.
It was unorthodox timing. It's called. Normally you would wait till the last possible second to go, but in 2K you might as well go.
Still 15 seconds.
15 seconds. If you hit a 3-year, I'm worried. But if not, then I'm getting a rebound. I'm making free throws to win it. Right? Make them both.
All right, man. We'll see.
Leave Gallo.
Nah, that's not going. Ah, and I've sold. That's the game.
Get the ball to our superstar and let's ice this game out.
Man, I sold hard on our possession, but we're gonna have to run it back for real, Grant, man.
Oh yeah, soon enough. I'm gonna say we'll have online. That's the best part about 2K. I don't know what platform
we
you're
international,
on,
you know. We got to get you on the podcast. So I do my podcast with BJ Armstrong.
Yes.
Former Bull.
Yeah.
He's in LA. I'm in London. We do the podcast every day throughout the season. So obviously that means I get no sleep, but we got to have you on the show as well.
Absolutely.
BJ's a huge fan.
Let's do it.
I converted him into a believer. He likes to hate on the Celtics because that's my team.
Oh yeah.
And I've been telling him, nah, listen. Time Lord,
we're gonna convert you to a Mavs fan now because the Celtics got rid of all your guys.
Okay, well we'll see.
Celtics got rid of
I'm gonna root for you in the West. I'm gonna say that. I'll root for you in the West.
I appreciate that. But how about this? You root with the Mavs, and then anytime we play the Celtics, you go with the Celtics.
All right, that's a bet. And then when we see you in the finals, Celtics all day. Banner 18.
I don't know about that.
All right, man. Appreciate you, Grant, man.
I'll make a joke about that now because y'all have been waiting for it for a long time.
Now see how you're saying y'all instead of we.
Yes,
see how
I'm no longer there anymore, so I can tell them no trash.
We miss you. That's all I can say, my brother. I appreciate you taking the time, though, man.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna get you revenge on the next game.
Let's do it.
Appreciate that, bro.
Anytime, brother.
Appreciate that. Man, Wizards. They
Wizards.
did me so.
They did you
out of
dirty.
all 30 teams, I got Wizards, Magic, Rockets. The only one I'm missing was Detroit.
I literally said, when it happened, I said, there's no way they did you like that. They did you grind.
Man, I had it at a 3-point game.
3-point game.
And I had an open 3 and I missed.